Let's start with a quick question. Someone says to you, I don't like Mondays, and you want to agree. What do you say? Me too? No. Me also? No. Same? Closer, but still not natural. The correct answer is me neither, or I don't like Mondays either. If you didn't know that, well, you are in exactly the right place today. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Channel. I'm Sophia, and this is the podcast where we take confusing English words and make them feel simple, natural, and comfortable. Not just for passing a test, but for using English in your real daily life.
Hey everyone, I'm Jason, and I am English teacher, and the person who will embarrass himself with wrong sentences so you feel better about your own mistakes.
That is genuinely one of the most useful things he does.
I take that seriously.
In today's episode, we are talking about 3 small words that cause huge confusion for English learners everywhere.
Either, neither, rather.
You have heard these words. You probably use them sometimes, but do you use them correctly? Do you use them naturally?
That is the real question, and by the end of this episode, you will use all 3 with real confidence.
Before we start, subscribe to the podcast if you haven't yet, and leave a comment after the episode. We want to see you use these 3 words in a sentence.
All right, Sophia, let's do this.
Let's go. Before we jump into the lesson, I have to tell you something that happened to me yesterday.
Oh yeah? What happened?
I was at my home. The sister asked me, would you like coffee or tea? And I said, either is fine.
Perfect sentence.
And the sister looked at me and said, I'm sorry, either what?
Oh no.
She thought either was a type of drink.
That is amazing. One either, please.
Exactly. So I had to explain, either means both options are okay. I don't mind.
And that moment right there, that is the perfect introduction to today's lesson, because either is one of those words that native speakers use constantly, but learners often avoid because they're not sure how it works.
And today, we fix that. Either, neither, rather. 3 words, 3 uses, 1 clear episode. Let's start with either. And I want to start with the most common use first. Jason, give me a sentence with either.
Okay, you can take either seat.
Good. What does that mean?
It means there are 2 seats. You can take this one or that one. Both are okay. Choose one.
Exactly.
Either is used when we have 2 options and we are saying one of them is acceptable. You can have either the window seat or the aisle seat. We can meet on either Tuesday or Thursday. You can contact me by either phone or email.
Notice the pattern. Either, or. Those 2 words work as a team.
They are always together in this use. Either comes before the first option or comes before the second option.
Simple, clean, natural. Now here is the second use of either, and this is the one that confuses most beginners.
The negative use?
Exactly. Jason, say something you don't like.
I don't like horror movies.
And I want to agree. I also don't like horror movies, so I say, I don't like horror movies either.
Either at the end of a negative sentence.
Yes, and this is so important. When you agree with a negative sentence, you use either at the end. Not me too. That is for positive sentences. Not also. That sounds unnatural here. You say, I don't like it either. Or, I'm not ready either. Or, I don't understand either.
Let me give a real-life example. 2 students after a difficult class. Student A: I didn't understand the lecture today. Student B: I didn't understand it either.
That is 100% natural English.
Versus the common mistake, Student B: I didn't understand it too.
That sounds wrong to a native speaker's ear. In negative sentences, either, not to.
Easy rule. Positive, to. Negative, either.
Listeners, say this out loud right now. I don't like waking up early either. Say it, feel it, practice it.
Okay, now let's talk about neither. This one is interesting.
Neither is actually the twin of either, but the negative twin.
So if either means one of two options is okay, neither means none of the options is okay.
Exactly. Would you like tea or coffee? Neither, thank you. I'll just have water.
Neither means not this one and not that one. Both rejected.
And just like either has a partner, neither has a partner too. Neither, nor. I like neither tea nor coffee. She speaks neither Spanish nor French. We have neither the time nor the energy.
Neither nor is the pair, just like either or.
Now here is the second use of neither, and this is the one that makes your English sound really advanced. Jason, say something negative.
I'm not ready for Monday.
So relatable. Now I want to agree. I can say two things. Option 1, I'm not ready either. That is easy, basic level, correct. Option 2, neither am I. That is more advanced, more natural, more native sounding.
Both mean the same thing, but neither am I sounds more confident and fluent.
And notice the word order, neither am I, not neither I am. The verb comes before the subject. This is called inversion. We flip the subject and verb.
It sounds like a question structure. Am I ready? Neither am I.
Exactly. Let's practice with different verbs. I can't swim. Neither can I. I won't be at the meeting. Neither will I. I didn't finish my homework. Neither did I.
The helping verb changes depending on the sentence. Can, neither can I. Will, neither will I. Did, neither did I. Am, neither am I.
And for beginners, if this feels too complicated right now, it is also perfectly fine to just say, I can't either. I didn't either. I won't either.
Use what feels comfortable, then slowly level up to neither.
That is the smart way to learn. Start simple, build confidence, then grow. All right, third word, rather. And honestly, this one is my favorite
Why is it your favorite?
because it lets you express exactly what you want, with class, with elegance.
Okay, let's hear it.
Imagine someone asks you, do you want to go out tonight? And you are tired. You want to stay home. You could say, no, I'm tired. Simple, but a little flat. Or you could say, I'd rather stay home tonight. That sounds so much more natural, more real.
I'd rather. That is the key phrase. I'd rather equals I would rather.
And it means I prefer this option. This is my choice. This is what I want.
The structure is I'd rather plus base verb. I'd rather stay home. I'd rather eat something light. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
Notice, I'd rather not is also very common. It's a polite way to decline something. Would you like to join us? I'd rather not, but thank you.
Very polite, very natural, very useful.
Now here's something important. After would rather, we never use to. We do not say, I'd rather to go home. We do say, I'd rather go home.
No to. Just the base verb, simple form. No infinitive.
Say this out loud. I'd rather learn English in a fun way. Feel that sentence. That is a beautiful English sentence.
And it is very true for all our listeners right now.
Okay, let's put all three words into one real conversation. Jason, let's do a role play.
Oh, I love role plays. Let's go.
Imagine we're planning a trip together.
Okay, I'm ready.
Jason, do you want to travel by train or by plane?
Either works for me. I don't mind long journeys.
What about the hotel? City center or near the beach?
I'd rather stay near the beach. I love waking up to that sound of the ocean.
I would too. Okay, what about food? Are you vegetarian or do you eat meat?
Neither, actually. I eat everything, as long as it tastes good.
Did you hear all three words? Either when both options were okay, rather when he had a preference, neither when both options were rejected.
Same conversation. 3 different words, 3 different messages.
Let's talk about the most common mistakes learners make with these 3 words.
Number 1 mistake, using to in negative sentences.
Example, wrong, I don't like spicy food too. Correct, I don't like spicy food either.
If the sentence has don't, can't, won't, isn't, use either, not to.
Number 2 mistake, double negative with neither.
Example, wrong, I don't want neither of them. Correct, I don't want either of them. Or, I want neither of them.
Neither is already negative. You do not need don't or not with it. Choose one negative, not 2.
Number 3 mistake, using to after would rather.
Example, wrong, I'd rather to stay home. Correct, I'd rather stay home. No to, just the base verb.
Number 4 mistake, wrong word order with neither.
Example, wrong, neither I am coming. Correct, neither am I coming. Or simply, neither am I.
The verb flips. Subject and verb swap position.
Listeners, here is a simple way to remember all of this. Either, choice between 2 or agreement with negative, use at the end. Neither, rejecting both options or agreeing with negative, use at the start with flipped verb. Rather, showing preference, always with would and no to.
Let's do a quick practice round. I'll say a sentence, you respond naturally using either, neither, or rather. Ready?
I'm not a morning person.
Neither am I. My brain doesn't wake up before 9.
Perfect. Next one. Do you want to watch a comedy or a thriller tonight?
Either is fine. You choose. I just want popcorn.
Very Jason answer. Last one. We could take the bus or walk.
I'd rather take the bus. It's cold outside, and I left my jacket at home.
Perfect. All 3 used naturally. No hesitation, no translation, just real English.
And listeners, now it is your turn. Pause the video, say one sentence using either, one using neither, one using rather, out loud right now.
Talking to yourself is not crazy. It is practice, and practice is everything.
Before we move to real-life situations, I want to say something important. These 3 words are not just grammar tools. They carry emotion.
Say more about that.
Think about this. When someone says either is fine, that person is showing you they are relaxed and easygoing. No pressure. Go ahead. I trust you.
And when someone says neither, they are showing they have strong opinions. I know what I don't want. That takes confidence.
And I'd rather? That is the most personal one. It shows self-awareness. I know myself. I know what I want, and I'm comfortable saying it. So, in a way, learning these 3 words is also learning how to express your personality.
Your English does not just communicate information. It communicates who you are, how you think, how you feel.
And that is why we teach this way. Not rules first, feeling first.
When you understand the feeling, the grammar becomes natural. You stop translating in your head. You start speaking from the heart.
Okay, that was deep.
I get passionate about this.
It's one of the things I love about this podcast. We don't just teach English, we teach confidence. Let's go through a few more real-life situations quickly.
At a restaurant. Would you like still or sparkling water? You. Either is fine, thank you.
With a friend, I'm not happy about this decision. Neither am I. Let's talk about it.
At work. Boss. Can you work Saturday or Sunday this week? You. I'd rather not work this weekend if possible. I have a family event.
Notice that last one. I'd rather not is a very polite way to say no without being rude, without being direct.
English gives you tools to be honest and kind at the same time. These 3 words are part of that toolkit. One more thing before we close. Let's talk about pronunciation quickly.
Oh yes, this confuses people.
The word either, some people say either. Some people say either.
Both are correct. In American English, either is more common. In British English, either is more common. But both are used everywhere.
Same with neither. Neither or neither. Both correct, both natural.
Choose one style and stay consistent. Consistency makes you sound more confident, even if your pronunciation is not perfect.
And rather. This one is simple. Rather. The R at the start is always clear.
I'd rather stay home. Say it slowly, then faster, then naturally.
Pronunciation improves with repetition. Say these words every single day. Use them in sentences. Your mouth will learn the shape of the words.
And before you know it, you stop thinking about how to say them. You just say them.
That is fluency, not perfection, automaticity. The words come automatically.
Beautiful word, automaticity.
I learned that one recently. Had to use it.
Fair enough.
Jason, what is the one thing you want every listener to remember from today's episode?
That these three words, either, neither, rather, are not scary grammar rules. They are personality words. Either shows flexibility, neither shows clear boundaries, rather shows confidence in what you want.
I love that. Flexibility, boundaries, confidence.
When you use these words naturally, your English does not just sound correct. It sounds like you, like a real person with real thoughts.
And that is the whole goal. Not perfect English, real English.
Let's do a quick recap before we close. Either. Two options, one is acceptable. Also used in negative sentences at the end. Either day works, or I don't like it either. Neither. Both options rejected. Used with nor or at the start to agree with a negative. Neither tea nor coffee, or neither do I. Rather. Showing preference. Always would rather plus base verb, no to. I'd rather stay home, or I'd rather not.
3 words, 3 tools, endless uses.
Your challenge this week. Use all 3 words in a real conversation. With a friend, with a family member, with yourself in the mirror.
And come back to the comments and show us. Write 1 sentence with either, 1 with neither, 1 with rather.
We read every single comment, and we genuinely celebrate your progress.
Thank you so much for being here today.
If this episode helped you, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share it with one person who is learning English.
Until next time, keep practicing.
Keep speaking.
And keep choosing the right words.
Bye, everyone.
See you next episode.